Did you know dental cavities can be prevented 100% of the times and you can be cavity free for life? So in this video, we're going to give you some strong recommendations based on hundreds of research papers and our own patient experiences. So check it out. Welcome to Ask Dr. Microsmiles. I am Dr. Praveen, your root canal and filling specialist. So our last video explained to you how dental cavities are caused and the three basic ingredients that you need for dental cavities. The last video we ended saying that you can prevent dental cavities 100% of the times provided you follow home care and professional care very diligently, because they go hand in hand, and ignoring one and paying attention to another is not going to do any good for you. So let's move on to our recommendations. First is the home care or self care, what you can do for yourself. These are some habits that you can start off right from today, and it's going to be very easy to sustain. And let's start with food. I'm not here to tell you to completely cut down on sugars. You can still have your favorite foods, your ice creams, chocolates, but at the end of the meal, just have a little bit of salad like cucumber or lettuce, or you can have some cheese, you can have some curds, anything that works for you. If nothing is there, just have a sip of water, nicely rinse your mouth and spit it out, right? In fact, my mom used to get several dental cavities every year, and we found that the root cause for the problem was her love towards sweetened coffee. She never used to have water or anything after coffee because she wanted the flavor to linger on for a while. So once we took care of that problem, her cavity status was much better. The next step is have a good oral hygiene habit. Always use a soft bristled toothbrush and a fluoridated toothpaste. It should be at least 1000 ppm of fluoride. No matter what anybody says, use a fluoridated toothpaste, because fluoride is the only ingredient which has a potent effect against cavities. This is not from me, this is from thousands of research that has already been done and it's established. Next, we all know that we must brush twice a day, but I would like to reiterate that. Brush once in the night and once in the day. It's extremely important to brush in the night after the last bite of your food, because it's extremely important for that fluoride to stay in your mouth for at least 6 hours so that it can start to work its magic. Next, it's not important how many times you brush, it's important how well you brush. So we made an entire video on how to brush, how to floss, and how fluoride exactly works on your teeth. Next, in addition to brushing, we must floss at least once in 2 days, because there are many areas in the teeth where your brush doesn't reach and you must floss. Then I would not really recommend you to use a mouthwash, because it has a lot of side effects and it's used for very specific reasons only. Next, I would recommend you to do a nice gum massage once in a week, especially on a Sunday when you have some time. Do a 2-minute gum massage with plain finger or with some salt on it, or even your gum astringent powder. Also, I would like you to do oil pulling with either sesame oil or any of the household cooking oils twice a week. Moving on to our last tip, if there is any retentive area in the tooth, like if there is food getting stuck in your teeth repeatedly, just remove it immediately with a floss or with a water flosser. Do not use a toothpick because it hurts your gum very badly. Now, if this happens repeatedly again and again and again, then consider visiting a dentist, because there is some sort of decay or some filling might have loosened up. So you have to check out your dentist for further opinion. Those are our home care tips. Hope they were useful. Start using at least one of them right from today, and put down which one you started in our comments, and we can probably help you out, even refine it and implement it even more better. Now moving on to the professional care, or what you can find at your dentist's office. Now, when you go to your dentist and ask him to prevent dental cavities, he's probably going to do some tests known as cavity risk assessment. Okay, so he might take some sample of your saliva, and he might take sample of the sticky thing on your teeth, and he will see these results and he'll put you into one of these three categories: high risk, moderate risk, and low risk. If you fall under the high and the moderate risk, he's probably going to tell you to change your diet, or change your toothpaste or your mouthwash, etc. And also, he might recommend something called a magical cavity protective coating. Okay. Now the cavity preventive coatings are very similar to the coating we give for iron rods or metal where you want to prevent them from rusting. Now these can prevent your teeth from getting decayed, right? The first option is something called the pit and fissure sealant. Now your tooth has many wells and grooves inside where your bacteria can go inside, form communities and start hogging on the food that keeps coming inside, right? The pit and fissure sealant goes and closes these gaps, these wells and grooves, and it cuts off the bacteria from your oral cavity. Hence the bacteria dies and cavity is prevented. The second option is something called the fluoride varnish. Now this forms a protective layer all around the teeth and it prevents acid attacks. It protects the teeth from acid attacks and it also helps the teeth to rebuild itself after an acid attack. Alright. Okay, now the most important thing to consider is how well your dentist has placed this coating. Now even if he leaves a small area of the tooth uncovered or if he's placed excessive of this coating on the tooth, there's a high chance your coating will not work and you will get cavities again. So to place these coatings with perfection, we need something called the dental microscope. Now it is a unique tool which enlarges the tooth and shows it to the dentist so that he can place these coatings with pinpoint accuracy. At Microsmiles, we are very passionate about preventing decay and we do all these procedures under the dental microscope. Hence, you can be assured that these coatings were placed perfectly and you will be 100% protected from cavities. Hope these tips were helpful. Now for the question of the day, which one of these tips do you think you're going to start implementing right from today? Just put it down in a comment so that we can help you improvise your techniques. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you want more great tips on dental care and what to expect in a dental appointment. Till then, take care, have a great day.